Hello and welcome to my channel. We've made it to the spring equinox. It is April 2nd currently. Sort of had a week off filming because I've been a bit poorly and everyone in the house has been poorly, but I have been very busy. I laid some bark chipping on all of the paths outside and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. It took me about an hour to do and about 6 bags bark, so not bad going. I'm probably going to need to get 1 or 2 more because there's a few places where I couldn't quite get to. But I think it looks really good and I'm really happy with it. It's better than just having the plastic ground sheet down that I had before. I also helped Monica with a little project. On her birthday, I bought her some nice colourful like hanging pots. Well, she had a really good idea to paint the palette and then screw it to the wall and then hang all of the pots on. It looked really nice, and we had to buy 20 plants to put in it because there's 20 pots, which was a bit expensive, but worth doing. We've got some sort of trailing plants that will flower all summer, so that's going to look really nice in a couple of months when all the flowers are going. It looks really nice. You did a really good job of it. Well done, Monica. Also, those of you that watched my last video will know that I've got a bit of a problem with some huge tomato plants. These are actually some of the ones that were smaller in that last video. The bigger ones I've put in the polytunnel. I've put a couple in the ground. They're sort of the ones that I'm not too fussed if they live or not. I'm not that excited about that variety, so I'm not overly concerned if I don't get a crop out of them or if they die in a late frost. But the forecast's really nice for the next couple of weeks. Nighttime temperatures of like 8, so I should get away with that no problem. In fact, I might put these ones in there as well because they've been in there a few days and they're not even showing any signs of stress or anything like that. So I think I might put these bigger ones in there as well and just keep a very close eye on those nighttime temperatures. And if it does look like we're going to have a really cold night, I can pop them in here. It won't be a problem. Plus, I want to be able to get my chili peppers in here. I have got my cucumbers that I sowed the other week and they've all come up and they're all looking beautiful. This is the cucumber that I sowed before then and it's already huge and already, oh, focus camera, already got some little cucumber plants going, some little cucumbers growing on it. So I kind of want to make room for those. And I want to get my chili peppers out here just so they can get a bit more natural light. Indoors, they've been growing on grow lights for the whole time, and it's plenty warm enough in here to support them because I have the heater on in here at night. I mean, currently it's 22 degrees in here, and at night time, I think it's still like 15, 16 degrees, so that's absolutely fine for those. So I want to get these huge tomato plants out of here so I can get the peppers in here and give them a better start. So anyway, today's video is going to be quite a full-packed video, actually. I've got quite a lot to get going today. I've got sowing, planting and harvesting, so it's quite an exciting video for this early in the year. 1st of April, I'm going to be doing some harvesting, some sowing, maybe even a little bit of pruning, not sure yet, depends if I get to it. But to be harvesting, sowing and planting, very exciting. Because I've taken up most of my room in here with these huge tomato plants, I got a bit behind on some of the sowing, so I have bought a few plug plants from the garden centre. I mean, it's not cheating, it's a space saver. A lot of people don't have any room to do any seeds, so there's no shame in buying a few plants if you need to. Right, anyway, let's go outside and crack on with those jobs, really. Might start off with just potting on some herbs that I bought. Right, yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start by potting on some of the herbs that I bought. This one I'm actually quite excited about. I've already potted on, but I thought I'd show you anyway. It's a bay tree. Seems like every recipe you look at online includes a bay leaf, and I never have bay leaves. So I saw it there and I thought, yes, I'm going to grow a bay tree. Because why not? I've already potted it on, but that's actually really exciting for me because it's one of those herbs that you never have. And I didn't even know you could grow in the UK, so nice. Might have to put it inside at winter, it said, but that's fine because I've got indoor spaces like the greenhouse and stuff. But yeah, the bay leaves. I've got some nice sage. Doesn't actually say. Oh, sage purple this one is. I went for the purple one because I thought it might be a bit more ornamental. I'm just going to pop these around in the veg patch and let them grow, really. I know some of these will probably end up dying off and not coming back next year, but they might. But anyway, we'll see. I've already made up my potting mix here. This has actually become my preferred mix. So this is 50-50 Melcourt Silver Grow and Jack's Magic. And then I add some bloodfish and bone and some vermiculite. And it makes a nice fluffy mix that holds water well, drains well, and hopefully has a decent amount of nutrients in it. I think it does. All the plants I've put in it so far have gone absolutely mental, including those tomato plants. So should be a good. Yeah, it seems to be a good combination. I'm going to sort of gradually add to my herb collection as I go. At the moment I've got these 3 that I've got here and the bay, so 4. I do have seeds for other stuff. I want to grow some chives, because chives are really nice. They're pretty, and I like the taste of chives. I like to put them in stuff, so chives is a good one for me. On basil, I'm going to grow some basil. I've got some nice lemon basil, which I grew last year, and it was really nice. So I'm going to grow some more of that. Oh, it's quite root bound, this. Separate the roots out a little bit. Yeah, it was really nice last year, so I think I'm going to grow some more of that. Take a bit more of that out. But I'm excited to have it growing in the polytunnel around the tomato plants this time. That is going to smell amazing when you go in there. Although I'm putting marigolds in there as well, and they are very pungent, so might only be able to smell them. Right, that's that one done. Put it to the side. I'll water them all in when I'm finished. Got a bit of an assortment of pots here. You know what it's like. You just pick up pots over the years, and you have a really random mishmash. That's actually quite a nice size pot there. Actually, I don't have any that size, so that's a win. I'm gonna have 3 of those. The next one I've got is some oregano, hot and spicy. I like to do a bit of Italian cooking, especially with the tomatoes that I've got. I've got one variety of tomato called Big Mama, and it's like a big Roma tomato that's for sauces. So that will go nicely with that and the basil. Make some nice sauces. It'll be really nice because I've got some really healthy looking garlic over there as well. So I can imagine in a few months' time making my own sauces with my own herbs, my own garlic, everything, and my own tomatoes. It's going to be very good. I made a really nice sauce last year, so I might copy the recipe but use my own ingredients, so that'll be really good. Oh, these are really lodged in here. Oh, sorry, plant. Sort of plonked out there. But yeah, look at that. That's just a mass of roots. I don't know if these are going to do very well just because of the amount the roots are wrapped around themselves. Rip it a little bit, maybe they can loosen them up and let some escape, but yeah, that's not ideal. Not a great start. Got a trowel here, but I prefer using my hands. A very pretty flowery trowel, but yeah, it's not mine. It's not mine. I swear it's not mine. It's definitely Monica's. That's the oregano done. And then I've got some thyme. This one's called Silver Poise. Again, I got it for like its ornamental properties because I'm going to have it like dotted around, and I'm hoping I can get, you know, a few flowers going, herbs, and this whole little veg patch here is going to be like a proper sensory experience. Lots of textures, colours, smells, and even flavours because you can eat the stuff. Look at that. That's, again, just a mass of roots. And that's that one done. Right, I'll get these watered in and then we'll crack on with the next job. Right, the next job, and one of the more exciting ones, harvesting some of this lovely purple sprouting broccoli. I sowed this in October, and if you've been watching my videos, I transplanted them from a bed that was over there into here, and I really thought they were going to die because I lost quite a lot of root. But they've gone mad, and I've got plenty of purple sprouting broccoli. Some of these plants are completely finished, so all of the broccoli is harvestable, and a couple of them it's just the top flower. Some of the top flowers are starting to splay out, which you don't want for reasons. I think it probably goes a bit bitter or something after that. But yeah, exciting stuff. Let's get harvesting and see what we end up with. This is one of the ones where the whole plant is ready, because even the side ones are like at the length that you want to be harvesting them at. So I guess I'll start by taking the top. Beautiful. First thing of the year in the old harvesting basket. Here we go, spring is here. And there it is, a beautiful bunch of purple sprouting broccoli. That's the first time I've ever grown broccoli of any kind, so very exciting. I'm going to eat that tonight. I have left some of the smaller ones on. I'll leave them for another week or so, see how they get on, and then I'll get a second harvest in as well. So very exciting stuff. Right, next job. Right, I've been scratching my head as to what to do with this box that I've got between my garlic and onions, and it's separated into nice 3 little sections. So I thought it'd be nice to use it as like a little salad bed. So I've got 3 different lots of salad here. I've got the Lollo Rosa. It's a nice little red salad. This is sort of a pick and come again lettuce. I've got some Marvels of the Four Season lettuce. I think these ones heart up and actually become a full-size lettuce. I don't think they're going to need a lot of space anyway, so there's going to be 6 in each. And then I've got some rocket called Discovery, and I'm going to sow that in clumps in the 3rd section. So this will be a nice little salad leaf bed, and I'm hoping that the strong smell of the onions and garlic will add a little extra layer of protection for them. Let's get those put into the bed. I think I'll go with the Lollo Rosa on this side. I think I might go lettuce, and then rocket in the middle. I grew some of these Lollo Rosa ones last year, and when they grow on a bit, they go a really nice deep red colour. And I think it's nice to get some colours in the garden other than green. First 2 came out really nice, but these ones, for whatever reason, didn't. So those the middle couple might die, but that's fine. Still got a few more. Right, the rocket, I think I'm just going to sow in clumps. I'm just going to put the whole clumps in. I think I'm going to get my trusty spoon to get them out. I use a spoon sometimes to get the stuff out of module trays. Really helps minimise the root damage. It's been quite successful for me anyway. Got my spoon. I think there's probably a good chance that some of the rocket's going to die back, but it's fine. There's lots of plants there. Right, last tray for the salad box, and that is the Marvel of the Four Seasons lettuces. A trusty spoon. These I might just get them all out first, because then if I mess any up, I just don't have to put those ones in. Right, all out. Not bad. Right, that is my salad bed in. I'll give it a quick water in, and then I'll move on to the next thing. I'm going to do one more bit today, and then my little boy wants to come out, so I'll let him come out once I've done that. Anyway, I'll give these water in, and I'll see you in a second. Right, so this is my spring cabbage bed, and if you watched my last video, you will know that most of them bolted. I have one last shot at spring cabbages. The plus side of that is that I've now got a free bed. So I've got some beetroots. These ones are the Pablo beetroots. I actually prefer Boltardi, but I haven't had an awful lot of luck with sowing beetroots so far this year. So I thought I'd buy some and just get some in. So I'm going to sow these in clumps in here for like half of the bed. And then the other half, I'm going to do some spinach. This is some spinach that I grew from seed. This is Medina spinach. It's come on quite nicely. So I'm going to sow half the bed in the spinach, half the bed in beetroots, and then at the back of the bed I'm going to have another go at peas. I've got some peas growing over there in a pot, but they've gone mental and I haven't looked after them very well. So I think I'm going to do quite a thick line of peas at the back here, and then I can have sticks going up, and won't be able to net the bed, but it'll have a nice wall of peas at the back. I have got quite a picturesque pea. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's like a German name, but the pea pods are purple and it flowers some really nice sort of sweet pea like flowers. So it'll be quite ornamental as well, and it will hide the compost bins a little bit. They'll still get some heat and some warmth from the sun as well when the sun comes up and over. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, my little boy's getting a little bit restless now and he wants to come outside. So I'm going to get him to help me do this because he does enjoy getting his hands dirty too and helping me with the garden. So by the power of TV magic, you will see me in a moment and all of these will already be in. And then I'll sow some peas and we'll wrap up the video. See you in a second. And as if by magic, the spinach and beetroots are in. I've done the beetroots in fairly big clumps, so I'll probably thin them out when they. I'm expecting a few to die back, but if I need to, I'll thin them out later on. But yeah, they've all gone in fairly well. And fingers crossed, I actually have a successful beetroot harvest this year. Last year, I really struggled with it. So we'll see. Especially one of the easiest things to grow, but I struggled with it really badly. Yeah, I've got purple sprouting broccoli. Right, pea sowing time. Get out the trusty seed box. So these are the peas I'm going to be sowing. I really don't want to butcher the name. So I'll put on the screen now what they're called. And they grow this really beautiful purple pod. So again, like I said, I like a bit of colour in the garden. So that's going to offer a nice little bit of an ornamental thing to it. Right, let's get sowing. I think what I'm going to do is just dib lots of holes fairly densely. What's that? Like 4 inches apart. Nah, it's not even 4. That's like 3. See, even the peas themselves are like a browny, purpley colour. I think the peas in the pods are green, but they seem to dry this colour. Anyway, I'm going to drop probably about 3 in each hole, I reckon. Right, that's my pea seeds in. Give them a quick water, and then we're done for the day. Well, I deem that a success. We've got plenty done. We've done some sowing, some planting, some potting on. I did say about pruning, but I haven't really got time for that. I've got a few other jobs I need to get on with, mostly tidying, nothing too interesting. So I'll let you go for now, and I'll see you here next week, where you can see if everything I just planted out got eaten immediately by slugs. Thank you for watching the video, and if you did enjoy it, please hit that like and subscribe button. It costs nothing and it really helps me out. Plus you get to get live updates and notifications when I upload again. Anyway, take care for now, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.